Welcome, everybody, to a special presentation from your old friends of Monday Madness. The latest edition of Cthulhu. We're playing Alone in the Dark 1. The original Alone in the Dark. Some may say even the best.
I'm told about the sequels. I'm told the sequels had, I'm going to say out there, but awesome sounding premises that were not delivered on.
That's being very diplomatic, Pet, I think it's fair to say.
I'm trying to be diplomatic.
So, a brief background into this game from 1992. This is, a lot of people would argue that this is probably the start of the survival horror genre. This game was the forebearer for it, and then games like Resident Evil would take over from there. But this was the first one to basically start fiddling about with polygons in a 3D realm, and doing it in an action variety. So
I imagine there were transitional issues.
Teething problems is very much the subtitle to this game, but it did try, in fairness. And, you know, it still holds up pretty well to this day. That's the demo, so let's just skip that. Let's stop all that again. Yeah, okay. So, are you ready to start then?
You know, wait for it. Yeah, no, good.
Okay. So, we actually have a choice of characters here, but historic, or in the series, this is your main character, Edward Carnby. I don't remember her name. She is related to the plot somehow, but she doesn't really factor in unless you're playing as her. So I think we'll go for Carnby here, shall we?
If you're inclined, yes.
Yes.
On my door, a dull brass plate says Private Detective.
Did I also mention this is the first generation of voice acting?
The friends I have call me Carnby. The others
another red-haired man.
The reptile.
So there is a lot of red-haired people in Cthulhu, isn't there? It's really weird.
But he does have a mustache.
He has a fantastic mustache, and it looks so much better in 3D. You have no idea. It's going to look majestic.
Just ruin my day.
I still want to beg the question why exactly a private detective is called Reptile. What exactly has he done in his career that makes him? Does he eat flies? Is he cold-blooded? That could be it.
Reptile, like
maybe he sheds his skin.
That requires an act of really thorough cold-bloodedness.
There must be that then. He must have done something absolutely terrible to somebody, and then he just got that moniker.
Not even that. We say that kind of cold-bloodedness. I imagine I've solved the murder. They're not dead yet. They're actively bleeding out.
Yeah, but I've solved the murder.
But I'll have solved it when I die.
Yeah, pay me.
Pay
me.
Basically.
I'm not a fucking medic. That's their problem, not mine. I solved it.
I was expecting
fuckity bye.
Blackmail, probably.
He wants it to be blackmail.
Well, he's a detective, so it could be someone, hey, I need to get material that can blackmail somebody.
That's what he's saying. Like he's basically hoping that it's blackmail from what he's got. But as you can see,
wrong. What I was asked to do was visit a property called Dersetto and find a piano in the lawn.
Well, that sounds fairly harmless and innocuous.
It must be a very big loft.
It must be a very big piano. Or a very small piano if he's just been asked to find it.
It was an old piano with secret drawers. The kind people who buy stuff in antique stores go crazy over.
Sure.
The Dersetto house is supposed to be piled high with classy junk. Furniture, books, paintings. It looked like whoever owned Dersetto was about to get cleaned out.
I'm loving all the dramatic pauses in this as well. Like the guy is really trying to act this out, but all he does, he sounds like a bored Neil Gaiman. That's what he's going for, I think.
It is a bored drawl.
It is just like.
But it is easy to listen
I was going to bring up the subject of money.
Do you want like him to do audiobooks and stuff?
Allen handed me
Maybe he should read the Necronomicon.
And the key.
I've heard worse voice actors.
I kept myself from grinning.
Yes, we have.
My banker's surprise. He doesn't like his victims getting away.
Was it what?
The banker, not like him. He's talking about the banker. Because you have to get him paid 150 quid just for starting. So that was his deposit, was like 150 quid, which is about, say 600 nowadays in regular money.
That's
a lot.
Go in my attic and see if you can find that big thing I lost.
Yeah, more or less.
I looked over a copy of the police report.
What?
Yeah.
The former owner of Dersetto, a guy called J. Hartwood, had hanged himself in the loft. The coroner concluded it was a clear-cut case of suicide. I promised Gloria Allen I'd give the place a look over.
Two things. First of all, I love that he's saying every word as if they're in like in quotation marks. The alleged J. Hartwood and Gloria Allen.
And
like,
these things, this loft you refer to.
a piano, is that what they're calling it nowadays?
In what
Filth.
In what is this, a building?
Some sort of architecture? Come on. I'm a private detective. You can't pull the wool over my eyes.
I know buildings don't exist.
Second thing was, I remember who the other character is, the other person you can play as, is the sister of Jay Hartwood. I think her name is Grace or Emily Hartwood. Could be Emily. Emily Hartwood is the...
That is a cheap way to reuse dialogue lines. They just talk to you by your last name.
Yeah, more or less.
It's efficient.
The funny thing is, with the voice acting of the female character, she sounds like one of those kind of like real, like dainty, like women you hear in the westerns who talks like this and all very southern, if you know what I mean.
My report will be ready in a couple.
Pretty funny.
That sounds more fun to blow people away with.
I've been reading up on
Possibly?
the history
I
of the
don't-
old
like-
house.
If cheerful, relaxed,
The kind of
and
place
cold-blooded
ghosts
murder.
run away from in terror.
I wouldn't say chilled out.
Grisly murders, curses, bloody. Luckily, devil worship makes me smile.
Now that's a line for a private detective.
This is my idea of a paid vacation.
So he's actually looking forward to going into a spooky house full of potentially spooky things just to get a fucking piano.
I think he thinks, yeah, this is the chance to round out my collection.
They won't be calling me Reptile anymore. They'll be calling me Cthulhu. So this is the graphics now, by the way. This is the game. So you can see it has that kind of... Some of the backgrounds are like that kind of hand-drawn stuff, and then they have the 3D stuff rendered in the back on top of it.
But yeah,
So that car is rendered, the driver's rendered, everything is. Except for this frog!
holy fuck. Dodged like a fucking pro.
Oh, these frogs, man, they're like ninjas. Wait a minute. And that's our setup. This is the spooky house we get to go to. And that fella there is Edward Kernby. Going by the way he's walking there, he looks like he has a massive booty.
Oh god, yeah, I mean like...
That man could twerk for centuries. Yep, that's pretty... That's definitely not spooky at all. Everything is fine there.
Though, like, there's a right hand and left hand, and they're clearly not from the same person.
Yeah, that's true. You're also not seeing the third leg that's hanging out the window as well, because the camera's just, out. It's just conveniently out of sight. That would make the house a bit more spooky, wouldn't it? Just a massive dong just flopping out the window. So this is the manor itself. So we're going to explore all of these doors you see here.
Now, we're not currently controlling, this is all cinematics.
Yes, it's all cinematic so far. We will get control eventually. By a very unique technique called stopping and then giving you the control.
But still, he's walking past all the traps, dodging everything, not getting any loot.
Well, nothing has started yet, you see. They're waiting for him to come in.
No, what he'll do, he'll die, and
That's a face.
and that's just to show you, hey, you have to go through every room and loot everything,
Yes.
otherwise you won't survive getting to the final door.
Yes, more or less. You do have to loot quite a bit from this house. In fact, one of the great things about this game is that it's not great now because it's seen as quite old-fashioned, but back then, the best way of getting your lore out of the way is basically have them voice acted out. As in, you get books, you read them, and you find out about all the creatures and what else is going on in the house at the same time. So now you have control. So it's all strictly keyboard. So you control with the directional buttons here, like that. So that's a left turn. Well, kind of clockwise and counterclockwise in a way. And if you want to kind of move forward, you use the up button like that. Now if you double press it, you run like that. And then back is when you kind of take back steps like that. That apparently comes in handy in combat.
Okay.
Then you have your space key, which is like your...
Ballroom dancing?
This is a fighting stance, actually. So the way it works is you kind of have to hold down the key for like a second or two, and that motion just keeps happening. So what I'm doing here is I'm just holding down the right arrow and spacebar. But if you do up and down, it's kicks.
Huh.
So that's combat. You can enter, and this is a little menu you have here. The number you see is the health bar. So you're basically can take 20 bits of health and then you're dead. This is how you then change whatever actions you have. So we're set to fight. You can then change to open, and oh, what's going on here? Oh, we have a creature. That's unfortunate. Let's go back to fighting. So.
Oh shit! Let's take off in a hurry.
Yeah, right.
Oh, look at that is a fucked up looking thing.
That sure is. So we kicked it in the face.
Kick it in its teeth.
You got a fucking
Smacked it like a bitch.
Take that, you slut!
Pimp
You just
slap.
look like my ex-wife, see? Yeah.
This is
Oh, get fucked, pal.
that is a pimp slap.
Right? Okay, one kick. Oh, we missed.
Oh.
Shit.
Oh shit! He's running
Oh, we got it.
right in the jaw.
Nice.
Right, these fights seem to be quite a
Drawn out affair?
yeah.
Yes. Oh, wow, he's still going. Ow.
Ooh.
Stop that. That'll teach you. Jesus, you're still
Oh,
going,
maybe
huh?
not.
Ow. Oh, wow.
Oh shit! He's hit us in a different camera angle.
That's...
I won't hit you next week. I'll hit you into a different scene.
That is... I am stealing that line.
Gonna punch you into the next scene. Fuck you.
Damn it. I'm...
If
Oh,
we-
wow, we actually got him there. And he's dead.
Whoa!
He disappears into Arrow. So if you're ever wondering what actually how they make Arrow, it's Cthulhu the Horrors. There you
Okay,
go.
for these birds, how much health do we have left?
11.
Um,
Now we can I won't save now outright because this is our first outing. So
we're
Let's
gonna
have
get
it.
killed.
oh yeah. Now let's have a look. This is the piano. So let's. Oh shit. Okay, that's a problem. We didn't open that. How about you? That's a zombie. That's just a straight up zombie in a Hawaiian shirt.
Or possibly a dinner jacket.
It could
Like-
be an old smoking jacket. Yeah.
Yeah, proper cigars and brandy type.
Oh yeah. How about you? So combat is
You
a
know,
thing.
for someone who claims to be totally comfortable dealing with devil worshippers and stuff, he's nothing like as armed as I think he should be.
No. Well, I think we can sort that out very shortly. If we can just deal with this very persistent enemy that doesn't seem to be taking the hint.
Well, that
Oh, get fucked, pal.
Oh no! Wait.
Yeah,
Oh, there he goes.
Whenever the animation is different, that's when they're dead, basically. So that was relatively painless.
No. Oh.
We have a rifle now. Okay.
Proper good old musket.
Ah, yes. Now, let's
No,
have a
don't
look
go
around.
towards the camera for the piano.
Oh yes, let's do that. It's very hard to get the running thing done because you have to press it twice.
You
in quick
say that? I
succession.
think it looks like he's limping, which, considering the sheer amount of damage we've taken, would be appropriate.
Oh, there's nothing in the piano. Okay,
But we found it.
we did find it, but there's nothing about it. We're now in the game, Paul. This is it. This is our life now.
But that was never the goal. We didn't even find it in the piano.
An old Indian cover. Okay, we'll take that.
So we're just stealing stuff now, are we?
Oh yeah, we're gonna steal everything. Let's see what's here. Find a book. Let's take it.
Oh my god, a book!
Anything more? Nothing important. Okay, so we just had that book. So I think we're just about to get our first bit of plot spackle. And an oil lamp. Okay. Anything under this carpet here, actually?
Oh, probably.
Hang on. Oh, it's closed. Okay. I'm just seeing, like, what we have. Okay, let's, shall we read our first book, Paul?
Yes, let's.
Okay, excellent. Sit back and enjoy.
Fragment of the Myth of the Golden Fleece. Translation, Edouard de Villeban.
And if you're wondering, yes, they do read out the full page every single time. So this is your reward for basically being able to...
The Golden Fleece, though? That's a...
I fucked that up. There we go. Let's try that again. I think I have to do this. There we go.
Then Perseus came across
So it's a book
Ichthys,
until you read
who had
it.
been
Yeah.
turned into
Then
stone.
it's the name of the book.
Now you know what it
He
is.
spoke to his companions and said, "Beware of the Medusa. He who looks into their eyes is doomed to the same fate as that which befell poor Ichthys. and will never more set eyes on Seraphos.
Did you know this is actually the solution
Must
to a
we be
puzzle?
blindfolded? Asked Imolux.
How to deal with a specific
Take up your
enemy
bronze
that's in the game.
shields
Yeah,
and
don't say.
polish them until they flash in the sun.
Descriptions of how to deal with monsters.
Fill your
Well, it's-
Fucking new.
courage.
Yes, well, there is a type of monster that we'll see that has the same name as Medusa. And that's just how we deal with
May
them.
Artemis guide us as though we were an arrow from her quiver. But Imolux was not satisfied. Why do that, Perseus? Is 3 inches of sharpened metal not enough to destroy these accursed creatures? Then Perseus drew his sword, which shone and glittered in the sun, and with it he dazzled Imolux.
Bling bling.
Now what can you see? The companions of Zeus' sons laughed. Let us set to work, so that our shields may shine like mirrors.
Yeah, did you enjoy that book? I think that was pretty good, wasn't it?
So what you're saying is that we need to get whole mirrors as bling.
We need to get mirrors, I think is the crux of that. So mirrors might handle the Medusa heads if we ever come across them. I think Medusa heads are an enemy in Castlevania, actually.
That was a nice anime.
Yeah.
Shame it's only 4 episodes.
Oh, you're talking about the Netflix.
Yeah, a bit of a tease. It's like, okay, this is actually getting good. What do you mean it's 4 episodes long? You call it a season? Getting wankers.
Well, at least it has you engaged now. You want to see more.
It does.
It's important.
Not going near the games, but still.
Okay.
Oh.
That sounds bad.
Is something trying to play the piano?
I don't know, but let's save the game first. What should we call our first save?
Pimp slapping.
Nice. Excellent. Okay.
Because, you know, we have a gun now. We're
Oh yes, we
pimp
do have a
slapping
gun,
marks
don't
the point where this is the time we pimp slap, and now this is the time we use the boomstick.
we? Yeah.
So naturally, the next save is
Yeah.
going with theme boomstick.
I will say I did love how Carby's like fighting stance is like how old boxers used to stand. Like, oh, how about you?
Really?
Yeah. Okay, we can't seem to get out of there. Well, we do have the trapdoor. We can get out there.
For instance, and here's you just limping along, and clearly in pain.
And now a stool is stuck to us. Oh dear, this is terrible. That's a shame. It's not terrible when that happens when you get a stool stuck to your feet.
Yep.
Those Velcro stools that are all the rage now. Oh, we have to turn around here. Yeah, this is gonna get clumsy.
Quick, use the searching thing.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Nope, that isn't working either.
I got the feeling this guy's an old boxer that just let himself go for decades
And now is a private detective. Oh, what's here?
and still doesn't realise, no, you can't do the boxery thing because guess what? Your mass is centered on your thighs.
Yeah, he has. He's just grown a massive arse, and now he can't fight as well as he can. That's why he took like. We pushed this.
I mean, it took you that long to beat a rotten corpse.
This is true. This is true. In fairness, if we had our boomstick in working in time, then we wouldn't have had that problem. We can't. We think we're having serious trouble getting out of this loft.
Well, how did we get here?
We climbed up the stairs, and then we went into this door, and now we can't seem to open.
Well, there's a broken window.
Well, maybe we push it actually. Maybe that is. No, apparently not. Okay.
So